Good morning. Today I am here with Michael Wright and we are going to talk to you guys about some home inspections. So Michael, I will let you take it from here.
Great. Well, good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. My name is Michael Wright and I own Sedalia Inspection Services, and we provide real estate inspections across the Central Missouri region. We travel from Sedalia and on around the different communities. So
That's great.
I'll tell you a little bit about the home inspection process. My job as a home inspector is to represent the buyer and to present the condition of the home during the time of inspection. So what I do is I provide a top-down approach from where we inspect everything from the roof shingles all the way down to the foundation. We work all the way around the exterior of the house, test all the components, from the HVAC, mechanical systems, plumbing, electrical. We'll test all the doors and windows, go around and do a visual inspection of everything inside the house, and we provide a detailed report at the completion of the inspection, and that allows the buyer to really understand the condition of the home, where it's at when they purchase it.
And I have something to interject in there. You guys are paying him to find things that are wrong. They are not going to all be a huge issue. They are not going to all be something that your deal should fall apart for. That is his job, is to point out any little thing. So if there is an outlet that doesn't work, he is going to find it, okay?
That's right. As a buyer, they're coming in and looking at the house, and it's the perfect house, and they love everything about it. But we don't want you to get into the house and find oh man, I didn't see that coming, or where'd that come from? And a lot of those things that we do find are often overlooked.
Yes.
Something as simple as just knowing the age of the HVAC system or the water heater is important. We get into all the little nooks and crannies that you don't typically walk through in a house, from the crawl spaces up in the attic. We've been in homes where, you get into an attic and you find a bunch of fire damage.
Yeah, we've had that.
That you didn't know was there. And so those are important things to know when you're making a large investment such as a home.
Yes, and that is exactly what you guys are going to pay him or any other inspector for, because you're going to walk in and you're going to look at the room sizes and the floor and the paint colors in the backyard. You are not going to think about the attic and the crawl space, and if you have GFI outlets or if your hot water heater is, connected safely and all of that. So that is what he is in your corner for.
Yeah, you bet. I'm glad you mentioned the safety part of it. As an inspector, we're looking for first and foremost safety, making sure there's nothing that's going to harm anybody that's going to be in the house, and then we're looking for just those mechanical or problem areas that may cost people money down the long run. We'll point out some cosmetic things. And we'll note, a common thing is, hey, there's a crack here in this wall or this ceiling. Some houses are older and sometimes they settle and you're going to have little cracks. And, we try to distinguish between if this is a cosmetic issue or a structural issue and kind of go from there. Some common things that we see for home buyers to be aware of, or even somebody that's looking to list their home. Some things you might be kind of getting ahead of is common things are GFCI outlets and kitchens and bathrooms. We see a lot of gutters up on the roofs that are just full of leaves and debris. And so just doing some basic maintenance, kind of walking through, making sure filters are cleaned out on the air conditioners and the furnaces. Other things that are common, are something that makes it something that we find that's difficult for other people to see is just getting up on the roof.
Oh yeah.
And finding out is there hail damage, are there damaged shingles up there? How's the chimney look? So yeah, that's a little bit of rundown for what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. And the safety is a huge part of their job, even down to handrails on your stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess another thing that I get asked a lot is what is the home inspection for? It's important to know that it's not a pass-fail. Your house doesn't pass an inspection. It really is just saying, hey, here's the house that you're buying, and this is the condition that it's in right now. This, from everything that we've discussed, and that way you just have a better understanding of what it is you're purchasing.
Correct. And on some of those things, what are the different aspects of a home that you can test and look at.
Yeah. So we do the the residence itself. So everything from the roof to the foundation. We can provide a termite inspection as well. We also work with some local engineers to do septic and water testing, which is important, especially people living out in the county.
Yes.
Septic tanks and well systems can be inspected as well. I also provide radon testing if you're interested in seeing the radon levels in the house.
Are you seeing a lot of radon popping up around here?
It depends on the location of it. We see more of it kind of west of Sedalia, out in those areas. But it can pop up anywhere, and it's a good thing to know what the levels are, so that you're living in a safe environment.
Yeah, I just had one that was absolutely astronomical. I think your safe range is up to 2 or up to 4.
Yeah, kind of the 2 to 4 range is where you want to kind of start looking at. Anything under 2 is is really safe, and then anything over 4 is you definitely want to have some mediation put in place.
Yeah, we had one that came back at 14.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty high.
Yeah, so things you guys would not think about having looked at or tested, that's what he's here for. All right. Do you have anything else that you would like to touch on?
No, I think that covers it. Enjoy what I do. Enjoy working with all the local realtors here and getting to help the buyers and see what the houses that they're getting into. So it's a fun job for me, and take a lot of pride in it, and want to provide a very detailed report for them, and hope that they just feel a lot more confident about what they're buying after they receive one of our inspection reports.
And I will say that about his reports. I love going over them. He does a very good job of his descriptions and his pictures. And I've had many clients tell me their favorite thing about him was him calling and running through the list with them, telling them, this is what I found. This could be an issue. This is a minor thing. He does a very, very good job of staying in contact with you and letting you know what he found and what his opinion of it is. So I highly recommend him for that reason.
Great. Well, thank you very much. And again, my business is Sedalia Inspection Services. And if you've got any questions or want to find out more about the house you're purchasing, just give me a call and we'll be glad to help.
Yeah, and I will drop his name, his phone number, and all of his contact information down in the comments. Feel free to get a hold of him there, and make sure you share the video, guys. All right, thank you. And thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.